Princess Pawnee, great-grandniece of Pocahontas and puppy protector. In a certain circus kingdom, in a little village, there lived an American Indian princess named Pawnee, a great-grandniece of Pocahontas, who started spreading the word throughout the land about how dogs and dog owners were being lied to by the big bad commercial dog food companies. Pawnee even told the good people of the kingdom about how dogs and their owners can take control and learn the truth. She wanted all the dogs to be able to live a longer and healthier life. For this, the people and their dogs loved her. Her story begins when Princess Pawnee was 2 years old. She had her first dog, a Chihuahua named Nina, whom she loved so very much. They played together constantly, and Nina would let Pawnee use her as a horse for her Indian dolls. At night, Nina curled up in a chest made of sticks beside Pawnee's bed. Years later, when she was at the trading post, the shopkeeper's puppy started to follow her around like she never had anyone else before. The shopkeeper was amazed. Pawnee's love for all dogs seemed to draw them to her. As she left the post, dogs from all over the village followed her, dancing and performing tricks. Pawnee loved dogs so very much. As she grew into a woman, she noticed sometimes that they would get so very sick and die far, far too early. This saddened her tremendously.
Why is this so?
She wondered. One of her beloved dogs, Rosine, got an infection and had to have surgery. She sadly died a few months after the operation.
Why is this so?
She asked sadly. Pawnee searched high and low for answers. Her heart ached to see any dogs sick and suffering. She had always wanted the best for her dogs, and bought what she'd been told was the best dog foods for them. But it turned out that the best dog foods were not all that good. She wondered, did the dog foods she'd been convinced to buy have anything to do with it? Did her dogs die because the premium dog foods made them sick?
I have to find out.
She consulted the greatest and wisest minds and the sagest animal healers in the kingdom, and eventually learned that the dog food companies, far from being friends to the dogs and caring about their health, were big bad, profit-minded, evil empires, and that they were harming the precious pets with toxic ingredients. These clowns were greedy and wanted to maximize profits. They were willing to put inferior and even lethal ingredients into their foods. Pooches were getting sick and even dying, and their owners were so sad. It became Princess Pawnee's mission to keep studying and researching about dog foods.
If I can help even one other person's dog from dying, then this will be worth it,
she said to herself, so she steadfastly searched out the truth. Pawnee collected all the knowledge and learning she had accumulated into a report that people could read and understand. People could use Pawnee's research to protect their darling doggies from unhealthy food, poisons in the food they'd bought, and dangers in their environment. She also wanted them to know what foods were good and proper for their dogs to eat so that they would grow hale and hearty and live long, happy, healthy lives. She gave this information away for free, out of love for all dogs, and so that their owners would not feel sad when they got sick or died. Sometimes the Indian princess would walk out into a crowd of dogs, and the dogs would bow and thank her. The people of the little village would applaud. Now you too can come and join Princess Pawnee's tribe.
I have now made it my mission to keep studying and researching about dog foods. I have made it my war cry to stand up to these big dog food companies for the dogs who are little in comparison to these companies and for their owners. I'll send you my free report on how to know what the bad and poisonous ingredients are in dog foods that may kill your dog. If I can help even one other person's dog from dying too early, then this will be worth it. I will not let the dogs that I now have suffer from bad dog foods. Put your name and email address in the boxes on this webpage and I'll send you my report. I hope you will join my tribe and make it your war cry and mission too. Together, we can change the way the dog food is made. But on your own, with this new knowledge, you can start feeding your dog with a good dog food or learn to make it on your own. Our dogs deserve a better, healthier, and longer life.
May all dogs and their owners live happily ever after.